Good afternoon, this is David Heaton, and today I would just like to say thank you all for watching this. Whoever has watched it, I really do appreciate you watching this, and I hope this tutorial and video helps. This is the first video of Microsoft Office tutorials. Today we will be working in Microsoft Word. On my computer I've got version 2003. XP, Microsoft Office XP will also work. In the next couple of days we'll be working in the following applications: Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Microsoft Outlook. Microsoft Excel you'll have to find help somewhere else. So anyways, today what we're going to be learning is just a couple of basic things. First of all, I'd just like to take you and show you around a little bit. As you can see, here is the main Office window. This Office window, you have your text box here, which is one giant text box. This is your page where you can type stuff. Down here, this is known as your picture toolbar. It's usually on the bottom. Sometimes it's not even on there at all. To add and remove toolbars, you can go to View and Toolbars, drop down menu. And you've got numerous options for toolbars. Another little trick you can do to add toolbars is to right click on any toolbar that's on your screen, and you will have a toolbar list, which you can add and remove toolbars as you like. To take a toolbar off a corner of the screen, it's like if you wanted it docked onto your left side of your screen, you will go ahead and down here you will see on either the left side of the toolbar, you'll see a couple little dots at the edge of the toolbar. That is your grabbing place, where you basically click and hold, and then you'll have the little 4-arrow pointer, and you click and drag off your screen. Now I can have it floating, I can have it docked up on the top, docked up on the right, or, like I said before, I can have it docked on the left. But for now I'm just going to keep it on the bottom. Now we're going to talk about the standard toolbar. Also, this toolbar right here is called the menu bar. Basically, it contains your file, edit, view, insert, all your other multiple drop-down menus, which contain numerous options for working on your document, as well as saving, printing, exiting, and other options and miscellaneous functions. The standard toolbar right now is this one right here that contains the new page, open, save, email, print, etc., etc. Just to go over what each button does on it. You can customize, add, and remove more buttons. At the end of here, you'll see a little tiny button that says Toolbar Options, and it's aligned with the little arrow underneath. Clicking on that, you can show either all the buttons on one row, right here, and if it's on one row already, you can click on Show on 2 rows, right there, or you can add and remove buttons. Now just to show you what some of the buttons do. This button right here, what it does, it will create a new page for you to start a new document. Also will open up in a separate window. You can see up here we have our 2 windows, Document 1 and Document 2. The next function we have is the Open button. This will basically open up a file browser, kind of in Mac, for Mac users, kind of like a Finder. It'll open up the Finder on a Mac. But in Windows, it'll open up Explorer in a little tiny browser. But basically, you can explore your computer and find the document you wish to open. Right now, the main folder it will look in is the Documents folder, because that's how it's programmed in a Microsoft Windows machine. There's the Documents folder, and that's the main folder it will open up when you click the Open button. However, if you have opened up documents in another location for a couple of times, like say for instance I want to open up something in my recent documents, and after that I closed that, edited that, and clicked on Open again, it would still be in my documents. But after I opened something in a different folder a couple of times, it would think that is the default folder until the application has been exited. The next function I'd like to talk about is the email function. What this will do is show you excuse me, what this will do is open up your email client, whatever your default email client is, take the document, add it as an attachment, and it'll open up your email client and already add this document that you have been editing as an attachment. However, before you can use the email function, it's a good thing to save your document. Next thing is print preview. When you feel like you're finished typing your document and you want to see what it's going to look like before you print it, go ahead and click on the print preview button. What this will do is open up a separate window that will show you what your document looks like when it's going to be printed. Here you can see mine's completely blank, but if it wasn't blank and had material and items on it, it would show it like on a regular page. This is what the page would look like when it's printed out. Next thing I'd like to show you is the spell check and grammar. I'm sure that's pretty self-explanatory. Click on that to spell check something. You have your cut, copy, paste, undo typing, or redo something. Insert a hyperlink. You want to insert a web page or insert a link that where you click on it, it'll lead you to the web page. That's what that does. Draw tables and borders. Insert a table. Or insert a Microsoft Excel worksheet table. Click on that, find a worksheet you want to insert into it. It'll go ahead, insert it right into your document. Columns, you make columns of stuff. Take multiple text, highlight it, click on the columns button. It will go ahead and put it in columns. Drawing, pretty self-explanatory. Word help, you need help on something, go ahead and do that. The read button, click on this button. It only comes with computers that have speech installed on it, a speech and function. Most Microsoft operating systems have that pre-installed. Go ahead and click on that, highlight some text, highlight the text you wish for it to read, click on the read button, it'll automatically read it for you. Close. Now this I just put up here a couple minutes ago in the beginning of the video. Click on that. If you have a document opened and you want to go ahead and close it, go ahead and click on the close button. Ask you if you want to save it, click on no, and there it is. Last feature I would like to talk about in part 1 is the envelopes and labels feature. This function is a very cool one. You can go ahead and print off envelopes through your computer's printer if it has an envelope insert tray. What you can do, type out the address as you please, go ahead and you can print it off on an envelope. Also labels, you can print multiple labels of everything. You can print a full page, just enter what you wish to have on the label. Like I could have my name, age, which I'm just going to put 000 right now because I don't want anybody to know my age, and something else, you know, I don't know, whatever you want. And you can make a full page of that or just one single label, and you can print them out. So I think that's pretty cool. Well, thank you for watching. This is part 1. Be sure to check in on part 2. Talk to you later.